Admiral Aquilino and General LaCamera, thank you both for your distinguished service to our country. It's hard to feel good about the Indo-Pacific. The balance of power is tipping away from the United States in this region. As we confront this uncomfortable dynamic, this committee needs honest feedback and the best military judgment. And I think we're going to get that today. The Biden administration has completely taken its focus off North Korea, even as Pyongyang becomes a major enabler of Russia's brutal war in Ukraine. Some experts believe that North Korea is preparing for war. We'll be interested in your thoughts on that. On the other hand, there is total consensus that China is preparing for war. Beijing just announced another 7.2% increase to its defense budget, which already rivals ours in size. The Chinese Communist Party continues to modernize its military at a breathtaking pace. China has the largest navy in the world. Last year, Beijing added 30 ships, while the United States reduced our fleet by 2. And China is improving more than just its numbers. Every week, we receive more sobering news of emerging Chinese capabilities, improving Chinese force training. Beijing likes to flex this newfound strength, particularly against our Filipino allies and against Taiwan. Chinese ships coerce and harass Filipino vessels, conducting regular resupply missions on Second Thomas Shoal. The Chinese military conducts aggressive military exercises in the Taiwan Strait, simulating a blockade scenario of that free and democratic island. Chinese jets regularly engage in unsafe and unprofessional maneuvers against U.S. and allied aircraft, a problem Admiral Aquilino has publicly highlighted last year. These activities are not surprising. In public comments, Beijing has clearly stated its intentions to surpass the United States. Just last year in San Francisco, Xi Jinping directly told President Biden that he intends to take Taiwan. We need to pause for a moment and let that sink in. Xi Jinping told our president, our commander-in-chief, that he intends to take Taiwan. The Chinese leader warned the American president, face-to-face, in person, that he intends to take Taiwan. What should we do in response? Our position needs to be clear. We do not have a moment to waste. We need to do everything we can right now to deter conflict in the Indo-Pacific. At the moment, it's plain that we're not doing everything that we need to do. Last year, INDOPACOM's unfunded requirements list totaled $3.5 billion. This year's unfunded requirement list is $11 billion, compared to $3.5 billion last year. We're asking our military to prepare for a potential war against China without giving them all the tools necessary to accomplish that objective. That's unacceptable. We must do better. We must do better so we can avoid war, so we can be strong enough to avoid what might happen. The committee needs to come together, as it's done in the past, to authorize sufficient, robust funding levels for our military. There are clear consequences if we fail to do so. The needs are vast in the Indo-Pacific theater. We need more capable munitions. We need better networked command and control systems, additional submarines, additional destroyers, more amphibs, and military construction for distributed basing. There are more needs, but those are the great starting place. Without sufficient funds to implement the National Defense Strategy, which the chair referred to, the regional balance of power will continue to tilt away from America. I look forward to hearing these distinguished witnesses, their testimony, and a candid discussion of what this committee can do this year to begin addressing these challenges. Thank you, sir.